What did you learn about main top?
Don't worry about it. It's just fine. Let's just leave it here. Xiaohu, though, is going to be taking that Ezreal to the mid lane. No surprises there. And it looks like Lupa opting into the counter pick. Level 3 has to be pretty careful of Marta here. He's going to get himself a free pulverize. Headbutt him back towards his Vayne. MLXG going to be discovered. My goodness, Caveman doing a whole bunch of work. The exhaust immediately goes down into Lung, but MLXG is very, very low. That's going to be the rocket jump in. The flash forward from Endless as well, who just explodes the jungle. Marta, he's trying to get out, but he's going the wrong direction. The auto attacks from Endless are going to do some work here as Marta's just trying to get as much time as possible. In the meantime, Xiaohu's just going to 1v1 Easy Hoon. That's absolutely fine. Lung ends up locking down that kill on the support player. And
that ward, we'll see whether they can make it work.
Yeah, Lupa heading in here does have the Frozen Tomb. They're going to be able to single out someone. It is going to be Dandy, and they waste no time. He is super dead as MLXG picks up his first kill of the game. The rest... Yeah, Easy Hoon activating his teleport about 15 times. And Lung
actually caught out here.
Yeah, doesn't use the riposte there. Had used it earlier, and he's just going to get destroyed. Xiaohu has to flash back over the wall. Who went just so aggressive, it was ridiculous. MLXG going to find Easy Hoon, gets exhausted.
Good flash from Easy Hoon.
Yeah, Marta finds his way in. Glitterlance. Glacial Path still available here for Lupa. As the flash comes in, they get it at the right time. Frozen Tomb comes in, but Lupa's dead. Nothing much he can do, and Lung going to secure that kill. Fantastic flash. Vici now looking towards getting in there. Flash forward from Lupa, but the rocket jump does make it out straight afterwards. That True Shot Barrage did a whole bunch of work as Lung is very, very low at the same time. Buster Shot to disengage as Vici now moved back, but the explosion on the Hoon. That was a lot of damage.
Triple AD carry 26 minutes into the game. This just might mean Baron. They do it incredibly quickly. And, you know, with the Graves, going to be able to tank it up relatively well with Marta Graves. So this is honestly really brave shot calling out of the RNG lineup, but they just might be able to make it work.
Yeah, Headbutt's going to come back through as Caveman's going to die. Dandy gets exhausted. He's going to explode. So much damage so quickly out of this RNG squad. And Xiaohu's just standing off the back. Eventually gets his E back up again, and he's going to start again on the Baron. Endless decides he's going to go on this mission to get in. The rocket jump comes down, and Lung, he's on a one-man adventure into death.
1 by 1, they go in. Endless dodges out of the way of that. They do stop the Baron, but they give up 4 kills and a 4,000 gold lead now for RNG. With the Lulu on him, feels like he can tank up anything at this stage of the game.
Going to do so, but he gets exhausted and exploded, dies halfway through a wall. That looked uncomfortable.
Here comes Lupa.
Yeah, it's going to tell for RNG. They're heading back towards the Baron. Could be dangerous. Heard it in your voice there, Spawn. Triumphant Roar not going to be able to keep them up too far. Lung is, of course, dead. Chlorodoom comes through. The flash forward from Lupa. Tries to find Easy Hoon. Can't get there and secure the kill. Does, in fact, have the ultimate on himself. And now RNG, once again, they grab some picks from going for this Baron, but they can't complete it. But Xiaohu, sort of a unsung hero at this stage. 100% kill participation on this Ezreal.
Unsung?
Well, you know, I've been singing his praises before, but I didn't see him as having 100% kill participation. That's ridiculous. Caveman, though, is going to get caught up. Pulverize is going to be there. Knock up from Dandy as he makes his way into the backline. He's very, very big with the wild growth, but look at that.
Lupa
seems
in
to
some
be
trouble.
melting. Yeah, does use the Zhonya's Hourglass, but he's going to explode and do a lot of damage to the rest of his team. As that explosive shot goes off, Lung actually dashing forward. Marta just smacks the ground.
People said this time a little bit more tank. Makes sense because of all of the AD carries, but just doesn't have the same threat.
Well, Lung, speaking of which, does get a decent riposte out, does use the flash in order to get away as well.
Heading back towards the team as well. Ezreal probably going to be able to cut him off.
Yeah, Lupa's in here. The ultimate does go down onto him, though, and he has to be very, very careful. Doesn't want to give a whole lot of healing, but it's not going to matter. There's the Q over the top. Xiaohu, once again, just flashing forward.
Wow.
The explosive damage out of this. Ezreal picks up the quadra kill, and RNG may be able to take a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, so they look like they just want to stream down the base. You've seen that they haven't had much luck with the Baron Atlas.
Yep.
Sick of going towards that one with 3 AD carries and 30 seconds on a lot of the dead Vici members. This just might be it.
Yeah, let's have a look at it again as well. Xiaohu just kiting things around.
Yeah, and this is the best thing about Blue Ezreal, the poke the kite back. And you see that Lung committing onto Lupa, just not able to get it done. And then Xiaohu, this time when he goes over the wall, he doesn't flash back over. Wasn't available, actually. And picks himself up the quadra. Might even pick his team up the game.
Yeah, Unbreakable Will comes out here from Marta as well. He's just tanking up turret after turret. Caveman can't do anything on his own, and these turrets are getting destroyed. RNG, after what looked a little bit interesting in the early game, and especially in game number 2, turn things around and